First this evening, Caroline Rhea has been coming to Maine in the summer for decades, mainly to the Kennebunks. She's an actor and comedian, best known for her role in the sitcom Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Caroline Rhea did a stand-up comedy show Friday at the Vinegar Hill Music Theater in Arundel. We brought you the first part of our conversation Thursday on 207. But there was a lot more to cover, from astrology and my being a Scorpio, which she didn't much care for, to the memories of her early days in Maine.
In 1981, I was a tennis and swimming teacher at the KBIA, but I was only able to teach tennis or swimming to about a 4-year-old who did not exceed my own skill set.
KBIA, Kennebunk Beach...
Improvement Association?
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Did you do a lot to improve?
I don't know that I improved.
Did you do a lot to improve those students of yours?
I don't know, but we laughed our heads off, so that's good.
What for you is a perfect day in Maine?
I think when the sun shines, there is no more beautiful place on earth. And when it rains, I'm like full of regret. You're the opposite.
What do you do to entertain yourself?
You like the rain, don't you?
What? No, I don't. What do you do to entertain yourself when the weather is crummy around here?
Mostly I watch your show, and I think about how I could improve it.
There are a lot of people from Quebec who have traditionally come to Old Orchard Beach in the summer. Did you ever go to Old Orchard Beach with your family when you were young?
I think the last time I went to Old Orchard Beach was about 30 years ago. And I went on a roller coaster, which is probably why I have herniated discs today. So do you go down there ever?
You're too good for Old Orchard Beach.
I did not say that.
That's
I did not say it.
It's been 30 years since you went there.
I didn't say it.
You're too good for it.
Absolutely not. So we're assuming every place that you haven't been in the last 30 years you were too good for? You are a little troublemaker. How are you wearing wool socks and winter boots? Jeez, so hot. No, I just haven't been. But you know what? My daughter said the other day she'd like to go there because she hears the beach is so beautiful and she wants to go on the amusement rides. That's it.
How did Sabrina change your life?
Sabrina could not have changed my life more. And Sabrina started in 1996.
And it turns out that the immutable laws of
You're a witch.
What do you mean I'm a witch?
You're a witch.
Now, you're not alone. I'm a witch, Hilda's a witch, your father's a witch.
And it has been on the air every day since then, in some capacity. I mean, there's been lots of great gifts in my life, but that's a really, really big one. Yeah. How did Sabrina change your life?
It didn't. Performers,
do you play golf?
I do.
Are you good?
Not much anymore. I used to play a lot.
Yeah?
Fairly good. Do you play?
No, but I think golf is just like a giant bar with holes in it. I didn't realize how much men drank, and then I realized why they love it. Whew.
You don't drink, but you do play poker.
Well, I'm a very good poker player. Yeah. You have a very good memory, unless there's like an imaginary, invisible teleprompter you're reading from.
I'm not like Marlon Brando. I don't have cue cards scotched taped to the walls.
Do you know that this friend of mine was doing a movie with this famous actor, and at the last minute, he went like this, and he stuck the dialogue to my friend's forehead. I know. I can't say who it is.
Come on.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you at my show. It's really easy.
If you and I were to play poker, would you just absolutely clean me out in the first 45 minutes?
I would beat you, first of all, with the deck of cards. I would just take the deck of cards and in your face about 50 times. Then I would give you paper cuts with individual cards, and then I would kick your butt.
So you don't try to have a poker face?
Would you like to see my poker face? Let's just say I get pocket aces. Oh my gosh! Is it my turn? Is it my turn? I'm gonna name drop now so many, like you're gonna just have to catch them. So I was playing poker with Whoopi Goldberg, who is an amazing poker player. And Timothy Dalton was playing with us. I just turned to Whoopi and I said, is 4 of something good? That was the first hand I was ever dealt. And she's like, yeah, and I go, 4 twos, is that good? She goes, put all the money in. I swear to God, that was my first hand. Don't look at me like what a weird story to make up, Scorp. Why would I do that?
What do you want to...
How long is this show? My God!
We're coming to the end.
Our show is going to be over.
And we're going to turn the air conditioner on, so just bear with me for another moment.
Have you ever seen my stand-up?
I have not.
Oh my gosh, you've got like my bio memorized. You have like, you know, my early grades from high school, but you've never seen what I've done for 30. If you and your wife don't show up on Friday, that's it.
I've seen TV clips, but I haven't seen you live.
Oh, Nice
And
recovery.
And if one hasn't seen you live, then one hasn't really seen you.
That
right?
is correct. So you and your wife are coming on Friday?
You've done so much in
Oh
your
my
career.
gosh! How can you come all this way and then not? Your wife, you know what? I would give you $100 if your wife did not enjoy that show. She will enjoy it. You will too. You'll be tortured in a way, but you'd enjoy it.
And then you'll want to play poker, and you'll get that 100 right back and more.
Absolutely.
What's the nicest compliment you've ever gotten from someone who just came up to you and laid it on you? I'm
going to cry. It happened to me 10 days ago. Someone named their baby Caroline after me because I always made them laugh. I was like, yeah. I know. Isn't that nice?
You're a rank sentimentalist. You come in here all brassy and loud, and you're making fun of my
Brassy
outfit,
and loud.
but
Brassy and loud. Da, da, da.
you
Brassy and loud.
are a sentimentalist.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something that is the most accurate description. Well, again, name dropping. I was very lucky. I got to go and have tea with Ricky Gervais and his amazingly funny partner, Susan. And I'd had so much tea, and I was so caffeinated, and I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, so like the tea was making me super hyper. And while I was paying, Ricky came up to me and he goes, "You have the energy of an escaped lunatic." And the funniest part was this woman didn't know I knew him. So she just thought, God, you have crossed the line. I was like, I am an escaped lunatic. I've just been with teenagers with no Wi-Fi. That's what it is. So that's what I realized I am. That's the energy I have. I'm not a sentimentalist. I am, but both.
That's the final word.
Okay, so what are you going to tell people? I interviewed Caroline Rhea and what?
And, well, I'm going to say watch the interview. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh my God, you're the worst compliment giver on earth.
Watch the interview. I clearly have so many failings, not the least of which is that I am the worst compliment giver on earth.
Oh,
and that's just
my
like one of
gosh.
clearly the list just like the printed list goes from here out to, caribou.
You weren't really wearing winter boots with wool socks, were you?
I don't even know what the socks were. I'm just wearing navy blue socks. I wear them all the time. I don't know what they are. I don't think they're wool.
Oh,
I'm
my
just wearing.
goodness.
I'm wearing, a pair of brown shoes.
Oh, man, it's cool to see her, though, as herself, because she's a lot like her character on Sabrina. A lot like her.
You can see how, in the first part of our conversation, she talked about how she knew when she was about 7 or 8 years old that she wanted to make people laugh, that she wanted to get into comedy and entertainment. And she's so quick, so funny, and she clearly ended up in the right place. So just to be clear, Caroline's show at Vinegar Hill Music Theater was Friday 3 days ago. You can't go see her, but when she comes back, and I'm sure she will, we'll probably keep you posted right here on 207.
Absolutely. And if you missed the first part of Rob's conversation with Caroline, you might not, you definitely want to check it out. There's no might about it. Just head to our new Center Maine website or our app. Coming up.